I wish we had a camera rolling when we were backstage because we were talking about failure. And you talked about how everyone is going to experience failure. And you can't just be the coach, the leader, the parent, the sales leader who pats someone on the back and says, this is how you succeed. You need to be there when a person fails too, or guide them during that. What kind of wisdom can you offer about that?
And Jack, that's a subject that we're working on, that I did with my whole teammates, because in baseball, and I only can talk about baseball, guys, because that's what I did, okay? So, in the bullpen, in the dugout with the guys, because, I mean, you won't believe how much things, you only see what you saw on TV, but it's a lot more of that, guys, a lot more of that. And especially when someone fails, I mean, there are thoughts going through their mind. I mean, crazy thoughts. Not just easy, you'll be okay, you tomorrow, you pat in the back. No. There's greater measure of things going through their mind. And you have to be strong-minded. You have to be connected with higher power so you can relate that message and make sure that message, I mean, they hold along, or they hold on to. Because, I mean, Jack, for example, you know, you just think that you lose a World Series. That's me, okay? World Series. Man, my heart was going like 1,000 miles per hour. I wanted to tear down the stadium. How furious I was, but I could do nothing with it. The only thing that kept me was God, first of all, and those questions, John. That I was ready for that, mentally, physically, and I gave my best. The answers were yes. I was okay with that. So when my friends failed, I said, do you learn something from that? I had a bad, kind of like, do you learn something from that? Yes. What was it? I didn't run hard enough. Or I saw the pitch, but I didn't commit to the pitch, meaning the hitters. If it was a pitcher, let's say, why you throw this pitch? Well, Posada asked me to throw the pitch. Okay, but you were committed to the pitch. Yeah. No, why not? Because I did what he wanted me to. But not okay. So all those things are things that I'm using to give them the answer. You know, and the answer will be, for example, the pitcher will be, why you were committed? Well, because I trust him. They said, no, but you have to trust yourself also. So you have to be like a great marriage. Which is a great marriage? It doesn't exist. Am I right? Great marriage doesn't exist. Great marriage, when it's a great marriage, you deal with the faults. You deal with the problems. You deal with the partner inability to close this time. So when I talk to these guys, when I bring all those questions and they answer all those questions, I come to the conclusion that all of this come to a dialogue. How do you say that? Communication. We need to communicate. How I'll communicate my failure? Well, talk. We need to talk. You know, if you want me to help you, I cannot help you if you don't tell me what's going on. But we have to be honest to ourselves. Man, I'm afraid. When I go, I have friends of mine that tell me, well, when I'm going to the mound, I'm afraid. I said, okay, that's okay. I won't tell them that I'm afraid because it would be a lie. I said, I'm nervous. Yes. When I'm crossing the mound, and they look at me like, you are? Yes. When I'm crossing the mound, from those doors in the bullpen, center field, to the mound, I'm nervous. But once I got to the mound, everything disappeared. They start looking like, wow. Yeah. Being nervous is okay. If you're afraid, that's fine. But just deal with this. Now, when you get to the place, to the mount, are you afraid? Not really. So, why you concentrating so much that you're afraid? No, you're not. You have that in the back of your mind. But you are able to focus. You are able to work in that mix. And there's a lot of other things. But what I get from that is that we need to communicate.
By the way, Mariano mentioned the 2001 World Series. That's when the Diamondbacks beat the Yankees in Game 7, and he had to answer questions after that. Most people, I was there, most people who covered him that day called that one of his greatest moments in his career because wave after wave of reporter wanted him to continually talk about one of the worst moments of your career. He was a gentleman. He was polished. He did not snap at anyone. And I think it's just indicative of the person that you were. Even in the moment of failure, you were willing to share your thoughts on what was going on. I almost felt it was cleansing for you, therapeutic for you, that you had to kind of get it out at that moment.
I had to. That's the only way that I had to.